Picture this, you're considering intermittent fasting but are unsure of what to expect. Sound familiar? It's like staring at a roller coaster, wondering if you should get on. Well, you're not alone. Intermittent fasting, or IF, is trending in the world of wellness, with more and more folks hopping on the bandwagon. It's touted as a weight loss strategy, a health booster, and sometimes a lifestyle. But what happens when you actually commit to it? What could be the outcome of a month-long rendezvous with intermittent fasting? That's what we're here to explore. We'll take you on a potential journey of a month of fasting, with all its ups, downs, and maybe a few unexpected turns. So buckle up, because this ride promises to be an enlightening one. So, if you're sitting on the fence about intermittent fasting, let's dive into this journey together. First things first, what on earth is intermittent fasting? Now, don't confuse it with starving yourself. It's more like a structured approach to eating and fasting. The basic idea is to cycle between periods of eating and, well, not eating. There are a few popular methods of intermittent fasting. You've got the 16-8 method, where you feast for 8 hours and then fast for 16. Or the 5-2 method, where you eat normally for 5 days a week and restrict your calories for 2 days. Then there's the eat-stop-eat method, where you fast for a whole day once or twice a week. But what's the big deal, right? Well, some research suggests intermittent fasting could help with weight loss, control blood sugar, and even aid in cellular repair. But remember, these potential benefits are still under the microscope. Now that we've got the basics down, let's jump into what a month of intermittent fasting might look like. And hey, if you're this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Week 1 of intermittent fasting, the honeymoon phase, right? Well, not quite. It's more like a meet the parents situation. You're stepping into new territory and your body is wondering what on earth is going on. You might face a few challenges like hunger pangs that seem to have a life of their own. They come and go, just like your cravings for that double chocolate chip muffin. And oh, those headaches, like a pesky neighbor who just won't quit. But don't worry, it's all part of the adjustment phase. Your body's just shifting gears from constant feeding to efficient fasting. One thing to remember, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Water is your new best friend, helping you sail through the fasting hours. So, week 1 might be a bit of a challenge, but hang in there. It gets better. Like a good TV series, the real fun starts after the initial build-up. Welcome to week 2. This is where things start to shift. As your body adapts to this new eating rhythm, you may notice a change in your hunger levels. They might not be as intense as the first week, and you could find yourself having better control over your eating. You're not alone if you feel like your stomach stopped playing the Hunger Games with you. Now let's talk about sleep. Some people report seeing improvements in their sleep quality. You might find yourself waking up feeling more rested and rejuvenated. And who doesn't love a good night's sleep, right? Energy levels? They might see a boost too. As your body gets more efficient at using stored fat for fuel, it's like you've unlocked a hidden energy reserve. You could be feeling more active and ready to conquer the day. By week 2, you might start to feel like a fasting pro. Week 3 of intermittent fasting, and things are starting to get interesting. You've sailed past the adjustment phase, your body's getting used to the new routine, and now, the real magic begins. By week 3, many individuals report seeing some initial weight loss. Now, don't expect to wake up looking like a supermodel overnight. The changes are subtle, but they're there. You might notice your clothes fitting a bit looser or that stubborn belly fat starting to shrink. But it's not just about the scales. Improved insulin sensitivity, a crucial factor for blood sugar control, is another potential benefit showing up on the horizon. And if you're lucky, you might even experience a cognitive boost. Some folks swear by enhanced focus and mental clarity during their fasting windows, though this needs more research to back it up. By the end of week 3, you might start to see why people rave about intermittent fasting. You've made it to week 4. You're officially in the habit phase. High fives all around. Now, the real challenge begins. Consistency. Sticking to your intermittent fasting schedule is crucial, not just for the health benefits, but for it to become a sustainable part of your lifestyle. Yeah, it's like going to the gym, but without the sweat. But let's face it, our social lives revolve around food. Birthday parties, brunches, late-night pizza runs, they can all throw a wrench in your intermittent fasting schedule. But fear not, my friends, there are ways to navigate these challenges. Try shifting your eating window to align with social events, or opt for non-food related activities. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. And hey, don't let a misstep discourage you, just get back on track the next day. By the end of week 4, you've hopefully found a rhythm that works for you. Before we wrap up, there are a few important things to remember about intermittent fasting. Now, we've painted a pretty rosy picture of intermittent fasting so far, haven't we? And while many people do find success with this method, it's crucial to remember that it's not a magic bullet. Results can vary widely based on a multitude of factors, such as your overall health, your activity level, and your starting weight. Think about it this way. If you're a marathon runner, your body is going to have different nutritional needs than someone who's more of a couch potato. Similarly, if you're starting your intermittent fasting journey already at a healthy weight, your weight loss results might not be as dramatic as someone who has more to lose. It's also worth noting that intermittent fasting isn't for everyone. Certain individuals like pregnant women, people with a history of eating disorders, or those with certain medical conditions might find that intermittent fasting does more harm than good, and that's okay. The goal here isn't to force a square peg into a round hole, it's to find a healthy lifestyle that works for you. And that brings us to our next point. Always consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new diet or exercise regimen, including intermittent fasting. They can provide you with personalized advice, taking into account your unique needs and circumstances. They can also help you monitor your progress and make adjustments as needed, ensuring you're getting the most out of your efforts. So while intermittent fasting can be a powerful tool, it's not the only tool in the toolbox. It's just one piece of the puzzle in the quest for healthier living. And like any tool, it's most effective when used correctly and safely. Remember, intermittent fasting isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's important to find what works for you. So you've made it through a month of intermittent fasting, what now? Well, the key is in making intermittent fasting a sustainable part of your life. Think of it less as a diet and more as a lifestyle choice. You might be wondering, how do I do that? It's simple, really. Start by experimenting with different fasting methods. Maybe the 16-8 method works best for you, or perhaps you prefer the 5-2 method. The beauty of intermittent fasting is its flexibility. Next, focus on healthy eating habits during your eating windows. It's not just about when you eat, but also what you eat. Combining intermittent fasting with a balanced diet can significantly enhance your health benefits. Lastly, don't forget about exercise. Regular physical activity complements intermittent fasting beautifully, helping you achieve optimal health. Remember, the goal isn't just to survive a month of intermittent fasting, but to make it a sustainable part of your lifestyle. So let's keep the momentum going. So, there you have it. A potential journey through 1 month of intermittent fasting. It's like a roller coaster ride, isn't it? Starting with the uphill climb of initial adjustments, swooping into the thrilling adaptation phase, cruising through the exciting emergence of potential benefits, and finally, settling into the steady rhythm of the habit. But remember, this roller coaster isn't one size fits all. Your ride might be a little different, perhaps a bit faster, slower, or with more twists and turns. That's the beauty of intermittent fasting. It's a personal journey that's as unique as you are. Whether you're seeking weight loss or aiming for better health, intermittent fasting can be a game changer. But it's not a magic pill. It's a lifestyle choice that requires patience, dedication, and yes, a pinch of humor to navigate those hunger pangs. Before you dive into intermittent fasting, make sure to consult a healthcare professional. And now, it's your turn to take action. Click that like button if you found this video helpful, and to our channel for more health and wellness content. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notifications for our future videos.